The new age is in. Don't you see everywhere politicians complaining they're running out of water? They're running out of water, they say. Everywhere, not just here. Oh, we're running out of water. We don't have any water. Oh, in case you're new here, this is almost a daily occurrence during this season here. But they're saying that here. Puerto Vallarta is running out of water. Yeah, I know every place is different, but just to be clear, politicians here are saying they're running out of water. And other places, lots of places that are not desert. Tell me in the comments what you think. What do you think? I just want you to see how thick the rainwater streams are. Can you see that pouring out of that? Look at how much water is just going to waste. It just started raining, and it's been raining almost every night. Look, just like this. Sometimes every other night. Look at all that. And that's just off of that building. And that's 2, 3, 4, 5 times a week. Look at that. Look at all that. I don't want you to think this is a one-off thing. It's happening all the time. But this city says they're running out of water. This thing just flew next to my head while I was trying to nap. Yep. Comes with the view. Looks like you got in through the hole in the window. Right here. But you can see the different colors, right? And there's two rivers. There's one here on the left, and you can see it coming out of the left. And then there's another river. This is a bay. This is the port. And there's another river over here, and you can see it coming out of that side. You can see the waves of it coming. I can see a heavier tint right there coming, and then it just kind of dilutes as it goes out. And then today they're kind of meeting right here, and then eventually it just comes up here to the shore. And this is a very nice spot to be in, to be able to see that. Like if you're down there, you can't see it. I mean, you can't see it like I'm seeing it right now. Eventually, you see it when it comes to shore. You see what's in the water. It gets really brackish and just just brown and full of river stuff. And it's just unswimmable. It's just a real huge disappointment that you don't see anybody anywhere in the so-called expat circles talk about it. Why? Because there's condos that are over $1 million all over the place here. That's why. And I don't know who buys condos for that much money in a place where you can't swim. Now in Panama it's the same thing. People are buying condos. Now I know there's different reasons why they buy them. Yeah, there's like marshes there and it's unswimmable. And it used to be a dumping ground, which they say they're trying to clean up, but people say a lot of things. So that's the state of affairs It's just sad. Sad indeed. And this is daily, every day. Every day you see that. Every other day, every time it rains, it gets worse. Got the mouth of both rivers constantly coming in, especially during the rainy season, which is half the year. It rains every other day, literally. But even if it didn't, they're still dumping in the rivers. That's the thing. They still dump in the rivers, the sewage, and who knows what else. So it's still going there. It's still coming in. It's just trickling and slower. When you have a huge big rain, which they're big rains, tropical rains, it comes in really fast, like this. But I'm imagining in the off season, it just trickles in slower, but it's still there. I don't know if you can see the tourist boat out there. What's the big deal? Well, I hope they don't jump off the boat and go swimming in that. But if they do, it just goes to show how oblivious most people are. But we've got a pretty clean view from this spot. So we just had a huge boom, like a bomb, and all the power went out in the whole building. Everybody in the neighborhood heard it. People are out. And I think what happened is, see, I'm going to zoom in and you tell me, looks like some animal climbed up on that transformer and got electrocuted. So I'm going to zoom in on it and see if we can see it. My camera...
Oh, I see it.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Is it a dead animal on that thing? Can you hear me? Okay, that's okay. He just confirmed.
It looks like a squirrel.
Are you guys out of power? Yeah. Okay. That's why you're out on the porch, right? So I was making jokes. We still have water today. Well, this morning we do, and gas. So yeah, I saw that. It didn't look like it belonged on that transformer. And I thought, well, my eyes aren't that good, a little blurry, but it looks like an animal. So I'm sure we'll have to wait on the power company to come out here and fix that. We might be out of power all day. Hello? Can you hear what I'm saying? You get my drift? These things are outdated. Tourist trinkets. These are shoes. Communists don't put a badge on their shirt and say, "Hi, I'm a communist." Sorry, I thought it was a snake. I'm acting like you. My umbrella just, hold on. That thing fell. Heard some news that some expat died, and it looks like they're burying here. Buenos días.
Yeah.
¿Es por los extranjeros maleducados?
No. Por el agua, porque no.
Broma, broma, amigo. He didn't get my joke. I said, is this for the bad-mannered expats? I guess it's a water barrier, in case you were wondering. All right, lighten up, guys. We're gonna go back and make some homemade pizza. Oh, that is so good. Guys, I hate it. I sound like I'm bragging, but I just... you know, I pace myself on this stuff. I only make it on the weekends. Otherwise, when I was younger, I would eat Italian food as often as I could. And of course, I suffered just consequences very quickly and realized that, oh my gosh, I can't do this. Yep, I practiced medicine. I was my own doctor, and I quit eating the things that were making me ill, even though I grew up with it. Can you imagine growing up with something all your life And then you realize, oh my gosh, I've got to let go of it. And so I've got a little bit of the tail of the dog where I've figured out how to still eat Italian food without making myself sick. And how I do it is I just don't eat it. Whenever I want it, I pace myself. That's one of the tricks that I use. I just, once a week or so. I'm gonna give you a simple kitchen trick that I use. I hate calling them a trick because I've got a totally separate olive oil bottle here, and I put the dry herbs in it, like whatever you want. I usually put it, you know, oregano and thyme. So it's sitting here for as long as it wants, days, weeks, whatever. How long it takes to use it. And then all I do is just pour it on my food, and presto, I've got you know, herbs and olive oil. Look at that. Look at that. That is so scrumptious. And she loves it. And then the other thing I do is I revert to natural products. Of course, when you're traveling, it's really hard to do. I know we used to get a sauce in the States that had no preservatives. Here, we can't find that. You know, we've made videos about how all of the food products, none of them seem to be geared towards the person looking for a product without chemicals and sugar, because sugar is a poison. We've written books on sugar, and we used to be addicted to sugar, so this isn't just some opinionated guy. I used to be a binge sugar eater. Angie used to be a regular imbiber of sugar. But I would binge. I would put the ho-hos in the freezer and tell myself, well, I'll just have one or two on the weekend. Then I eat the whole box before the weekend. So I was a binge sugar addiction. It started as a child. But anyway, I don't want to bore you with that. Just to say that sometimes we have to let go of things that are harming us. And it could be any number of things. What do you think? Abandon those things that are harmful and hold on to those that are good for us. How many of you want to improve your health, and you want to keep yourself on a natural diet to stay healthy? And a lot of people, when you see a lot of videos of people that are traveling abroad and vlogging, traveling the world, early retirement, this subject comes up, and it does come up a lot. And it's really important because people ask, well, what about health insurance? What about health insurance? And there's two sides to the story. There are those that want to keep their health insurance, and there are those that have figured out, well, guess what? We want to keep our freedom. We want to keep our traveling around the world. So we're not going to fuss with that because we demand. We're demanding in our liberty. We want to be able to do stuff, and we are doing it. We were the early retireds in Ecuador back a dozen years ago, and a lot of people would raise objections at the subject matters that we would talk about, saying, well, we're older than you. Well, guess what, folks? I'm your age now, and I'm still doing it. So no more excuses. I'm not bragging, I'm just encouraging you here. No more excuses. Start taking care of your health today. Stop waiting on all the false ducks to get in a row for you, because they're false ducks meant to keep you on the sidelines, not living the life you should be living. All right, thanks for coming to my video. Have a wonderful day. Leave us a comment below. Have a wonderful day.